So there is a reward system of God that is predicated upon what we call privacy. When you do any form of these things, there are certain things you do. When you pray, you do it in secret. When you give, you do it in secret. Good morning, and you're welcome to another episode of the Daily Dose, Matthew chapter 6 and verse 4. It says, "But when you pray, go to your room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen, and your Father who sees what you do in private will reward you." So there is a reward system of God that is predicated upon what we call privacy. When you do any form of these things, there are certain things you do. When you pray, you do it in secret. When you give, you do it in secret. And every single thing that has to do with blessing another person must be done with utter secrecy. And this is why we do not understand. While when you are doing something that has to do with giving, you bring cameras, you bring all of those things. It says that you have gotten your reward in the open. Anybody who does any of those things, your reward is for showmanship. You know, Christians actually get baited into these things while people are saying, "Show us how much you have been doing," and all of that. The truth about the matter is that the moment you get that bait, you really would not have seen those things. That's why the reward of anybody, so to speak, who is a real and true Christian is not in how loud their prayers are. It's not in how much deep their tongues are. It says anybody who does these prayers in the closet will begin to see the reward in the open. You know, we must understand how God works. And this is why sometimes some people say, how come the favor of God is upon this person's life? It's because they do certain things in their closet. When you do certain things in the closet, you will see the reward in the open. And that's why we don't do showmanship as a Christian. We don't begin to pray loud in the public space. In fact, Jesus never prayed publicly for anybody to get healed. He will issue commands in the public. He would never pray. In fact, the only time I think he made mention of this says so that these people will know that we've been doing this in the secret place. And this is why he gave thanks publicly. He will give thanks publicly, but he would never at any point in time pray publicly. And it's important to note that these are the patterns in which we should. Anybody who does not receive power in the private place can never demonstrate power in the public space. It is the truth, and these things are critical to our existence and the manifestation of the true sons of God. We do it in the private, and then we come out to demonstrate things in the public. And people are asking, how are these things being done? That's why Jesus will say to us that you should sincerely abide in him. It's called the fruit-bearing portion. We are the fruit-bearing portion of Christ. It says anybody who does this, who abide, they will bear fruits. Fruits are the things that you see on the outside. Have you ever seen photosynthesis in real life? Which means that you see water, light, breaking down all of those things. Those things are done in the roots. Water comes. It says you sow your seed. You don't know how it comes out. The seed you sow, you don't know. It says you sleep and you wake up and you see that the thing blossoms. All the real, even as you are right now, as you're listening to me, can you see your digestive system digesting things? Do you see them boasting to say, I'm the one doing all the real work? But you know that if your digestive system has a problem right now, you will not be watching this particular thing. So it's important to note that the really important things are done in the secret place. So keep it private, keep your giving private, keep your prayer private, and let God do the work on the outside. Until tomorrow on another episode of the Daily Dose, keep sharing, keep liking. I will see you. Blessings.